Twitch viewers a word of advice. Please stop dropping your insanely depressing news into chat. This guy's a streamer, all right? He said, streams are not your place to vent heavy news. You're selfishly taking someone else's space and forcing them to make it yours. This is, like, insane to me. Like, as I'm reading this, this is insane to me. Because this guy just sounds like a fucking asshole. Like, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. This guy sounds like a dickhead. I just watched someone drop something really heavy during a starting soon scene. Keep in mind, the stream didn't even fucking start yet. And the streamer canceled the stream. They didn't specify that was the reason, but as a streamer, it's not hard to recognize these things. Bro, first of all, this man just said that he don't even know for sure if that's the reason why they stopped the stream. How the fuck you gonna make a tweet when you don't even know for sure if that's why he stopped it? And then he said, it can be so hard for someone to hit that going live button, harder to get the momentum of the stream going, and harder still to keep everyone upbeat and engaged. So, long story short, this guy is saying that if you're having a hard time in life, and you go into someone's stream and you talk about it, you should never do that. Now, I'm a police officer. I have never been to college for any kind of mental health specialties, okay? Every day at my job, I am a therapist. Every day at my job, I try to talk people out of killing themselves. I talk people out of family crisis, personal crisis. I have no training in these fields. But as a police officer, we are therapists. We're fucking doctors, everything that we have not been trained to do. Okay? As a streamer that has been streaming, myself, I've been streaming since 2015. I cannot tell you how many times, okay, people have come into my stream and said, bro, like, my mom just died. And it's as simple as a streamer looking at the chat to recognize that, yo, hit me up in my DMs, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk, I'll hit you up after the stream, let's talk about it. What is so hard about that? If you are a streamer, keep in mind, streamers are supposed to be somewhat professional, according to Twitch TOS, right? How do you know that that person isn't 1 second away from going in the other room and fucking killing themselves or hurting themselves? And how do you know that your stream wasn't the last stop before they go and do that? Because all you ever hear about when someone hurts themselves or kills themselves is, oh man, people should have reached out. People should have did this. They should have did that. They should have did that. This shit right here is out of pocket. Okay? That literally doesn't make any sense. Because as soon as a person hurts themselves or kills themselves, everyone wants to be there for them. As soon as someone's dead, everyone wants to be there. Man, I should have hit him up. I should have took this next step. Okay? I have a friend, okay, from way back in the Xbox days who fucking killed himself. Okay? The dude literally stopped getting online. We talked every fucking day. I was a kid. It was traumatizing for me. I talked to this guy every goddamn day, bro. I always knew he was a little depressed or whatever. But I was young. And I just remember when I dug and I did research on social media to find out who he really was in real life. And this fucking guy's parents literally told me that he killed himself. Okay? Because he was depressed and he was alone. And the only thing I can think of is, bro, I literally could have been talking to this guy or something. I could have at least made an attempt. So I don't agree with this. Okay, again, I'm not coming at this guy who made this tweet, but I do not agree with this at all. Because I had to make it so that you can't comment on my post anymore, because people were legitimately defending this bullshit. Like, how do you know that person, that wasn't the last stop that they made before they said, you know what, fuck this, I'm going in here and I'm blowing myself away. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me that you wouldn't rather have the vibes of your stream go down if you're going to save somebody's life? Come on, man. Like, I just think that, again, working in public service and working in a field where I have to do this stuff every day, I think that I just have a different mindset for this. I think that's really what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, I made a response. I'm like, listen, I think that as, a public servant and someone who has to deal with this kind of stuff every day, we have different mindsets, I guess you could say. Not everybody's meant to be a helper. You know what I'm saying? I've been in some really dark places in my life. Really dark places. And sometimes you need somebody there, bro. Sometimes you can't deal with everything alone. I deal with mostly all this shit that I go through alone and no one knows about it. But sometimes that's not a good idea, bro. But let me get this straight, right? It's okay for this person to come into your stream and donate their hard-earned money. Keep in mind, bro, money is not something that people just give away, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give somebody money for no fucking reason. I have my specific people that I subscribe to or whatever. But, like, what if I've been a fucking 3-year sub? 3 years I've been sub to you, giving you $5 a month in donations and bits or whatever. My hard-earned money that I bust my ass for every day. And I come into your chat and be like, bro, I'm really down right now. Like, I really need to talk to you. My mom just died. You mean to tell me that I can't do that? This is the place where I look forward to you doing this, bro. And I know that I'm not the biggest streamer in the world, but some people come on my stream and they DM me, bro, like, I love your stream. I love coming and you get my mind off of whatever I'm dealing with during the day. Like, bro, I know that most people don't feel like that, but some people do. I know it doesn't seem realistic, but some people get on Twitch and they go to people's streams to get their mind off of negative stuff and negative vibes. They're not safe in your stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's okay for them to give you their fucking money. And as long as you got your subs up and your views up and all that other stuff, but they can't come in your stream and again, there was, I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple of months back, somebody came in my stream and they fucking said that somebody in their family died. I think it was their sister or something. And I said, bro, get at me in my DMs. Like, just wait, you know, I'll be done my stream soon. We'll talk about it. I'm not saying everyone's going to do that. But how do you guys know that I didn't save this person from fucking taking their life because of depression or whatever it is, bro? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I just feel like people aren't really getting where I'm coming from here. And, like, this is the most selfish shit I've ever fucking seen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that this is so fucked up. Terrible. And again, I know that I'm a cop or whatever, and my job is to de-escalate stuff and deal with this kind of stuff on a daily basis, but it shouldn't have anything to do with what I do for a living. How about just being a human being, right? And just being a good guy. Being a good person, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? Just because you're a streamer, you can't be a good person? Okay, you might not want that energy in your chat. But you gotta make a tweet about it, bro. You gotta make a tweet about it. A tweet that 60,000 people liked. So that means that 60,000 people agree with this guy. But as soon as somebody commits suicide or kills himself or hurts himself, those 60,000 people are going to get on Twitter and be like, oh man, this person used to come in my stream just for clout. And yes, people use people's suicides and hurting themselves for fucking clout. It happens. I know you don't think that, but it happens, bro. Those 60,000 motherfuckers will be the first person. Man, Gumball67 used to come to my stream every day. I had no idea he was going through this. I remember he came into my stream and he said something and I should have stepped in and, oh, it's like that now that they're dead, right? Now that they hurt themselves, it's okay. But, like, I don't know, man. I just think that the world is just a fucked up place and 60,000 people agree with this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real easy for a person, and I'm not saying this guy has never been through something, right? Because he probably has, or he probably may not. It's not the point. But the point is that, bro, like, some of us have been to that low point in our life where we didn't want to be here no more. A lot of people have, bro. I know people, myself, years ago, I was at that point in my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that tweet right there could be enough to send somebody the other way, bro. Keeping it 100 with you, right? Because my favorite streamer decided that I can't come into his chat and say how I'm feeling about something. And we don't have to get into it in the stream. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But the first things first as an entertainer, because streamers are entertainers, the first things first as a streamer, you want your viewers to feel, welcome there. You want them to feel like, not like it's like a home, but like, especially because I have my regular people that come into my stream, right? Anyone who comes in my stream at all, I would be okay with them coming in and saying some shit like that with. And I would hit them up. That's just because that's how I am as a person, right? But, like, what if it's a regular? He didn't even specify this. What if it's a dude that you've known that's been coming into your stream for 6 years? They've been subbed to you for 6 years. They've been giving you money for 6 years. This is directed at them too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is because he didn't even generalize it and say, listen, if you're new, this dude is saying this to everyone who pops into his stream. And I just think that this guy's a fucking dickhead, I think this tweet is fucked up, and I think this guy's an asshole. And all 60,000 people who like this tweet, I think you're a fucking asshole too. Because like I said, nobody gives a fuck until somebody kills themselves. And they want to jump on the hype train and try to act like they gave a fuck when clearly they don't, right? You know what I'm saying? Yo, thank you guys for the subs and files. I appreciate it. But enough with these two topics. We're going to go ahead and play. I don't have a lot of time, so we're going to get into some fighting game stuff for a little while. Thank you all for listening to my rants and shit. These will both be up on YouTube for later. So let's go ahead and yo, what's going on, Jeremiah? Yeah, man, people are just assholes, and the fact that there are people agreeing with this guy, 60,000 of them, is just absolutely beyond me, bro. Because it's like, y'all really ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, y'all really ain't shit, bro. Like, that's crazy. Because as soon as a motherfucker want to kill themselves, it's a problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's an issue. You want to fucking retweet it and talk about the good times you had and all the stuff and them coming in your stream and blah, blah, blah. But when they was alive, they ain't allowed to come in here and express themselves. It's like, bro, like, it's a small price to pay to save somebody's life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about a life here. The highest thing that we should hold in regard is life, right? And you just shitting all over it, bro. But if that viewer killed himself, it'd be the end of the fucking world. So what made you want to talk about this? Just because it irritated me when I saw it. And people were legitimately on my Twitter, like, trying to, like, create takes and come up with bullshit-ass takes. People that I know, and I'm like, bro, for real? You know what I'm saying? Like for real, bro? Like, you feel this way. Like, that's actually fucking insane to me. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like, the way I look at that, bro, is those are motherfuckers that ain't never been through anything in their life, man. You know? And that is what it is. And I know a lot of the times when you guys come to my stream and you might think I'm kind of a dick or whatever because I be going off on people and I be raging. But, bro, that's a part of the stream. Okay? I'm a cop. I'm a police officer. Okay? I have to go to work every day and deal with people's problems that are not my own. Okay? So, obviously, I'm kind of selfless, right? This gaming shit, don't get it confused, all right? This is not how I am as a person. This is literally for the entertainment of you guys and for the stream. Because in 10 seconds, I'm going to start cussing the next person I fight out. But this is not real life. This is a video game. You know what I'm saying?